Nigel is too excited to sleep. Visions of monkeys, tigers, and giraffes march around in his head. Oh my, oh my, Mom is taking me to the zoo tomorrow. Where's my animal book? I want to see the animals. He gets up and searches his room for his animal book.
The zoo, we're going to the zoo. I can't sleep at all tonight, we're going to the zoo. The zoo, we're going to the zoo. Elephants and panda bears, a hippopotamus, antelope and tall giraffe, a big rhinoceros, a big rhinoceros. Chimpanzees and crocodiles, alligators too. Buffalo and zebra live together at the zoo. The zoo, we're going to the zoo. I can't sleep at all tonight, we're going to the zoo. The zoo, we're going to the zoo. Hamburgers and hot dogs and Abba's a treat. Soda pop and cotton candy, that's enough to eat. Yes, that's enough to eat. Snakes and lizards, geese and ducks, tigers, kangaroo. I can't sleep at all tonight, we're going to the zoo. The zoo, we're going to the zoo. I can't sleep at all tonight, we're going to the zoo. The zoo, 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 we're going to the zoo.
Nigel finds his animal book on the bottom shelf of his bookcase. He crawls into bed, puts on his horn-rimmed glasses, and opens the book. His glasses slip down his nose, and when he pushes them back, a creature with two horns on its nose squints right back at him. Nigel looks closer. "Oh, who and what are you?" asks Nigel. "I'm an Upagan," replies the beast, "a black rhinoceros. I'm endangered, so don't hurt me."
Upagan is another name for black rhinoceros. A prehistoric monster, can be tame and curious. Rub my ears, scratch my nose, just be careful of your toes. I weigh a ton and nearly blind, but that's the way it goes. Upagan is another name for black rhinoceros. A prehistoric monster, can be tame and curious. Rub my ears, scratch my nose, just be careful of your toes. I weigh a ton and nearly blind, but that's the way it goes.
What? asks Nigel. Upagan, says the rhino. You can call me Oopie for short. So, who and what are you? I'm Nigel, a little boy. What kind of horns are those on your nose? Asks the rhino. They don't look like mine.
Eyeglasses sit on my nose, and then I see my toes. Eyeglasses fit round my ears, then everything's clear. Some laugh at me, but they can't see. It's just an astigmatism, so let me be. Eyeglasses sit on my nose, and then I see my toes. Eyeglasses fit round my ears, then everything's clear. Some laugh at me, but they can't see. It's just an astigmatism, so let me be. Eyeglasses sit on my nose, and then I see my toes. Eyeglasses fit round my ears, then everything's clear. Eyeglasses sit on my nose, and then
These are horn-rimmed glasses, says Nigel. They help me see better. The rhino replied, my sense of smell and hearing are great, but I can't see very well. Sometimes it makes me so angry. Would your eyeglasses help me see? Asks the rhino, squinting. Of course. Take a look, says Nigel. Nigel takes his glasses off, and he begins to shrink. Before he knows what's happening, he's standing on the page of the book next to the rhino. Ouch! Nigel cries out. I can't breathe. Steady now. Take a slow breath, says the rhinoceros. You're two-dimensional. Flat.
Being flat is where it's at. You disappear when you turn around. Front and back, no sides allowed. Do you understand? Let me expound. 3 dimensions give you depth and width. It's easy to walk around. 2-dimensional is not conventional, so be careful you don't fall down.
Two-dimensional.
Flat is where it's at.
Two-dimensional.
The big black cat sat on the hat.
Two-dimensional.
The hat was flat and that was that.
Two-dimensional.
Being flat is where it's at. You disappear when you turn around. Front and back, no sides allowed. Do you understand? Let me expound. 3 dimensions give you depth and width. It's easy to walk around. 2-dimensional is not conventional, so be careful you don't fall down.
Two-dimensional.
Flat is where it's at.
Two-dimensional.
The big black cat sat on the hat.
Two-dimensional.
The hat was flat and that was that.
Two-dimensional.
Flat is where it's at. Flat is where it's at. Flat is where it's at. Flat is where it's at.
Nigel needs a stepping stone to get up on Oopie's back. Being flat, that's not easy. He holds the glasses so the rhino can see. Hey, your horn helps me see much better, Nigel, says Oopie. They hear laughter in the distance. Turn the page and let's see who's having so much fun, says Nigel. The rhino hooks the edge of the page with his horn and flips it. There stands a strange dog. It must be friendly. It's laughing after all. What's so funny? Nigel asks the creature. He squints to see it better. We could hear you laughing from the other page. Who are you? Why, I'm hyena. Hee hyena, hee hyena, hee hyena, hee hyena. Laughing helps me lay my snare before my victim is aware. Turn your back, let down your guard. Give an inch, I'll take a yard. Scavengers love tasty treats. Guess who's on the menu? Succulent and savory. May I recommend you? Laughing helps me lay my snare before my victim is aware. Turn your back, let down your guard. Give an inch, I'll take a yard. Scavengers love tasty treats. Guess who's on the menu? Succulent and savory. May I recommend you? May I recommend you? Remember that things are not always as they appear, and don't believe everything you hear. I really like little boys very much. He looks Nigel over from top to bottom. Laughs the hyena. Nigel takes the glasses to see for himself. Still looks like a strange dog, Nigel thinks. You're mean and vicious, Mr. Hyena, says Oopie. We're leaving now, Nigel. I don't like this beast. The hyena nips at Oopie's heels as they turn to leave. They hear the hyena's nasty laugh as they disappear onto the next page. Nigel still has the glasses on when their tempo slows. Unable to see clearly, Oopie accidentally bumps into what he thinks is a thin tree trunk. "Ooh, who are you?" comes a voice overhead. Nigel is startled by the odd voice, and he drops his glasses. A lens falls out and lands on Oopie's eye. "I'm Nigel, and this is Oopie," says the boy, gulping. "Oopie?" asks the giraffe, checking the rhino over. "Oopie is short for Oopagan, a black rhinoceros. Some rhinos are mean, but Oopie is not. See? He loves to have his ears scratched," says Nigel, rubbing Oopie's ear. "Who are you?" "Horace P. Giraffe, in your presence."
Horace P., that is me. I'm perfect, can't you see? My neck is long and I belong in a class that's made for me. Way up here, things are clear. I have my dignity. Treetop leaves, gentle breeze, a home with privacy. Horace P., that is me. I'm perfect, can't you see? My neck is long and I belong in a class that's made for me. Way up here, things are clear. I have my dignity. Treetop leaves, gentle breeze, a home with privacy. Horace P., that is me. I'm perfect, can't you see? My neck is long and I belong in a class that's made for me. In a class that's made for me. In a class that's made for me.
"Don't bother me now. I'm very, very busy. Can't you see?" says the giraffe as he continues munching leaves from the tallest tree. "Oopie," says Nigel. While Horace P.'s nose is up in the air, doesn't he miss what's going on around him? Asks Nigel as the two walk away. "I don't know about Horace P., says Oopie, "but I can certainly see what's going on around me now with this eyeglass. Thank you." A rustling sound overhead causes Oopie to stop and look around. Nigel comes face to face with a giant snake curled around a branch hanging from a tree. The boy is caught off guard and the snake knocks him to the ground. Oopie turns and sees his little buddy being squeezed by the huge snake. He tries to free him with his horn. There's nothing Nigel can do. The snake is too strong, and Oopie is not helping. The snake and Nigel just bounce around like a ball, and that's tough to do when you're flat. Nigel squeezes his eyes shut in fear. He begins to feel rounder and rounder. "Nigel! Nigel! Nigel!" comes a familiar voice. "Nigel, why is your light still on? It's way past your bedtime," says his mother, straightening the covers. Nigel is back in his own bed. "Oh, Mom, I've been reading about all the animals we'll see tomorrow at the zoo," he answers. There's a lens missing from your glasses," Mom says, fumbling around the bed. "I don't see it." Nigel points to the rhino in his book. "Look, Mom, that's an Oopagan, a black rhinoceros," he says proudly. "A what?" asks his mother. She looks at the rhino and then her son. The rhino has a lens that looks like yours." She takes a closer look and shakes her head. "No, It can't be. Nigel winks at Oopie, and Oopie smiles. Time to go to bed now and dream about all the animals you'll be seeing tomorrow, like the rhino.
The zoo, we're going to the zoo. I can't sleep at all tonight, we're going to the zoo. The zoo, we're going to the zoo. Elephants and panda bears, a hippopotamus, antelope and tall giraffe, a big rhinoceros, a big rhinoceros. Chimpanzees and crocodiles, alligators too. Buffalo and zebra live together at the zoo. The zoo, we're going to the zoo. I can't sleep at all tonight, we're going to the zoo. The zoo, we're going to the zoo. I can't sleep at all tonight, we're going to the zoo. The zoo, 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 we're going to the zoo.